What's going on, guys? Wingsman here and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial, and today guys I'm gonna be showing you how to make this really cool and simple 2x2 door in Minecraft Bedrock edition. If you guys are excited for that, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I noticed that 91% of you guys that watch my channel are actually not subscribed, so what you're doing, it's completely free, takes less than a second and helps the channel out tremendously. And without any further ado, let's get right into today's video. This is another door that I absolutely love. Big surprise, I know. The reason I love it is first of all because it's really simple like all of my other doors, second thing is because it's fast, and third because all of the redstone is underneath. You can see it's going to go downwards when it's opening, and of course closing it's going to go up, so we have another vertical door and it's pretty fast. And as I said, the redstone for this is really simple and the whole redstone is underneath the contraption. And all we have over here is just an improvised double piston standard that's a bit faster and perhaps a little bit easier for people to build. You can see this is what it looks like when we don't have the power on. We just have two sticky pistons right next to each other and 2x2 of the slime blocks. So basically what happens when we press that lever is we are going to get the redstone dust over here powering the first sticky piston, which is going to take the 2x2 of the slime blocks or 2x2 of the honey blocks, whichever one you are using, and the second sticky piston one block upwards. So you can see that's gonna happen via this redstone dust. After that we have a repeater with 2 ticks of the delay going into this block over here. So again the first sticky piston is going to push the 2x2 of the slime blocks and the sticky piston, which means that when we power it, this second sticky piston is going to get into this position, getting connected to the redstone dust, and it's going to give us that double piston extension. And after that, to have the double piston retraction, we just loop the redstone around, adding 2 additional ticks from this repeater with this one into the first sticky piston. That may be a little bit complicated, but basically how this works is that this sticky piston is going to activate first, giving us the first sticky piston extension. Then the second one is going to activate, giving us the double piston extension. After that, because we have less delay into the second sticky piston, it's gonna be the first sticky piston that's going to retract down, and after it does, the first sticky piston is going to retract, pretty much getting us into the original position, which looks a little something like this. Now my explanation may be a little bit complicated, but the redstone for this is really simple and I'm going to show you how to make it right now. So the blocks we're going to need for this are some block for choice for the redstone and for the door, and since we're gonna be dealing with the slime blocks, of course we're going to need some immovable blocks. I'm gonna be using light blue glazed terracotta, but you can use obsidian, melons, pumpkins or leaves. After that, for the redstone you're going to need 2 sticky pistons, 4 slime blocks or 4 honey blocks, 2 redstone repeaters, 11 redstone dust and 1 lever to activate our door. So the first thing you want to do is place 2 of the sticky pistons facing upwards right next to each other like this. Then grab a set of 4 of these slime blocks or 4 honey blocks and just place them in a 2x2 area like so. After that we are just going to use a temporary lever over here just to make sure that our contraption is going to work. So the first sticky piston right now is not going to have any delay and we want to activate it first, and you can see the sticky piston and the 4 slime blocks are gonna be taking 1 block upwards. After that you want to place 1 repeater over here and click it once, setting it to 2 ticks delay. Having a block over here next to the second sticky piston and wrap the redstone around, and you're going to see that we're going to get that double piston extension. After that, all we have to do is just go around over here and wrap the redstone around, making sure that we're going to add additional repeater on 2 ticks delay going into the first sticky piston. You're going to see that we are going to have the double piston extension and the double piston retraction, which is a little bit faster and a little bit easier to build than the original double piston extender. And believe it or not, that's pretty much all there is for the redstone as far as this door goes. You can just grab a safety block of your choice and place it over here. Of course, for the tutorials for the doors, I use the iron blocks. After that, you want to make sure that you're not going to place any blocks over here, because when the door goes down, it's going to destroy the actual redstone. You can just grab a safety block of your choice and just make sure that you're going to give it a little bit of an outline to kind of make it look a little bit better. Of course, if you are doing this in survival, you're already going to have a wall, But you can see it looks really cool and it's a little bit faster, as I said, than the original double piston extender. And the whole redstone is really simple and goes underground over here. There is not a single piece of the redstone kinda sticking out on the other side. But of course, since we are dealing with the slime blocks, you're going to need some immovable blocks over here on the top of the actual door, and over here on the sides, just like this. And of course, since the door goes up and down, we need to make sure that we don't have any of the blocks over here blocking the actual door. But since we have the ring of the movable blocks over here almost completed, but not really, I just like to add a second row over here just to kinda complete it. This is absolutely a waste of time, but in my mind it just looks a lot better. Since we can complete the first kinda ring of the movable blocks, I just like to add a second row to actually do it. I know my mind is just weird, but of course you just want to cover everything up over here and you can make a little tunnel go as far or as little as you want. You can use this as a secret entrance. And of course you can place the lever anywhere that you want. I'm just going to have it on the bottom right corner of the door on the right side over here. So you can see we're just going to destroy this block over here, bring 2 blocks upwards right underneath it. That way we can actually place the redstone dust over here, which means that when we press the lever, we are going to activate that redstone dust. You can just place another block over here for the staircase and just go all the way over here to the door and remove the original lever. After that, the whole door is going to connect. When we press the lever, it's going to open, and when we press it again, it's going to actually close. And I think this door is amazing, and I hope you guys like it. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit different. I'm dealing with a massive headache right now, but I didn't want to leave you guys without a video. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I was checking my analytics and I noticed that 91% of you guys that actually watch my channel are not subscribed. So what are you doing? It's completely free, takes less than a second and helps the channel tremendously, and you can always change your mind later. If you think any of your friends would enjoy this type of content, make sure to share with them, but as always, I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.